I am selling all my gold.
Look at this. Today for the Bitcoin price with DAVINCIJ15. Guys, we made it. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. Look at this green Bitcoin chart here. We hit all our price targets. And well, the question right now is what is next up for Bitcoin? And believe it or not, DAVINCIJ15 is going to sell his gold to buy Bitcoin. And guys, you will not believe at what price he is actually intending to buy Bitcoin. Watch this video until the very end because we will be revealing that in the very end of this video. We will be talking with DAVINCIJ15 exactly about that. If you're holding any Bitcoin, but any Bitcoin, even a small fraction, this video is made for you. Watch this video until the very end because DAVINCIJ15 will be pulling out a price prediction pool with potential next price targets. But guys, there's a flip side. Be cautious right now. So watch this video until the very end, guys. I can promise you the content of this video might catch you by surprise, especially considering what was happening here the last 24 hours. We will be talking a little bit about the PayPal news again, but obviously most of the times about Bitcoin, what is likely to happen right now in the immediate short term. Obviously, I will be showing you my trades here with the one on Bybit, there's $74,000 in a profit. The other one here on Femex, $80,000 in a profit. I have another one I might be showing to you, but right now it's all about DaVinci. It's all about his predictions and what exactly he is predicting here for Bitcoin in the immediate short term. So right now I really want to come to the most important question of today, of this emergency episode. It's literally like 2 a.m. in the evening. Thank you also so much, DaVinci, for taking your time. But now the most important question is, DaVinCiJ15, how are you doing today, my man?
In the pipe, 5 by 5, man. Oh, wow. We just
this was not planned, guys.
I love it. I love it. You know what? You know, all the haters, all the doubters, you know, there's so many people in our Telegram group, our mutual Telegram group with MMCrypto, that are always just like telling me that Bitcoin's not going higher. You don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy. People on Twitter all the time. And now they're all silent.
I made a tweet today. I said, so what's happening with Peter Schiff right now? And I'm really like, I'm looking out for his tweets. Where are these tweets? Like, I'm really looking out for them. Guys, did you see any tweets? I don't know. Like, I didn't see any. Did you see any, DaVinci?
No.
Like, well, let's stop with the hatred, but I mean, honestly, it is a little bit of pleasure. I have the same feeling. So maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section if you feel DaVinci here. I can feel him for sure. So thank you so much, DaVinci, for joining us today. Let's pull up the Bitcoin charts because it's going vertical. The time I'm uploading the price will be already different. But I really want to know, and everyone watching also wants to know, what is your game plan? What is your price target? What are your price targets? And what are you taking care of? What are you looking out for Bitcoin right now? So the stage is yours. Everyone is asking for your opinion. So please, DaVinci, go ahead.
All right, let's let me bring up the charts. Those beautiful charts, right? Oh my gosh, it's just lovely to see. Right. Hang on. Let's go over to the weekly chart. Right.
Yeah.
That weekly candle, beautiful, just straight up. Right. Nice and pretty.
Yeah. It's a green candle, right?
I like it. Here, let's just clear off all the rest of the nonsense. And yeah, let's revel in that green candle beauty.
Perfect harmony, man. Perfect harmony. Thank you so much, Federal Reserve. Thank you so much, European Central Bank. Thank you so much, People's Bank of China. Really, I'm very grateful for your existence.
Yes, we all have to thank those central bankers, man, for this beautiful pump that we have to owe it to the central bankers. And
all credits.
As you can see, we're heading up to a trade location where, you know, the shorts are people are gonna be hitting this with shorts, right? A lot. So a little bit of temperedness. So please don't jump into any kind of crazy trade unless you're in one already, like you are, Chris. You could stay in your trade because I really think that this thing has got a lot more legs to go. Tomorrow's candle is going to probably be a lot higher, and maybe even let me just make this thing bigger so you guys can see this.
I want to add something to this also. DaVinci, we talked about it. You said the same, and I agree with you. It is very important if you are, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys did take profit, did take trades here with MMCrypto or with DaVinCiJ15 because we made many very good calls here, many good breakout calls. And if you did take a trade, if you are in profits, always consider taking some profits along the lines. It doesn't hurt. You are taking money from out of the trade. You are putting it on your bank. It is secured profits, and whatever happens, it will be fine. If it goes higher, well, you still have money in it. If it goes lower, you already took some profits. So please, guys, don't get too greedy. Stay in the trade, ride the rest towards the upside, but always consider taking some profits here. Yeah, Da Vinci, the stage is yours. I just wanted to get it out there because I want the MMCrypto family to go home with money here with this amazing move.
Exactly. I want everybody to go home with money and nobody to lose any money. So, yeah, the next stop I was talking about, the first stopping point was the 12,845 level. And if we go down to the 4-hour time frame here, right, just quickly, and then we'll head back to the daily. You can see that we did rest a little bit at that level, and then we're off the races again. And so, yeah, I can expect that we will see the same kind of thing happening here on the daily. We're probably going to rest a little bit at the $13,200, $220 level. Might see a little bit of sideways action to try to look for some. If you want to scalp this, try to look for some W's to take you a little bit higher, because we are probably going to take this. The next stopping level is the 1377, 13677, and then I think where we're gonna probably hit the wall, right? Let's do some what's it called, AB equals CD, see if they line up with that. So let's start off with where we bottomed here.
I just want to mention something. I think this would be crazy. 14,155. This would be actually higher than the high we had in 2019. I mean, Bitcoin is already going completely crazy, and I don't know. Let's see if this is actually in alignment with this AB equals CD. That would be completely insane.
No, not quite. We are
not quite. No,
we're closer to the 1.44 than anything else. But let's look for other advantages. Let's see here. What else can we do as an AB equals CD? Because this was the best one right here. What we need to do is figure out, okay, first off, this was the perfect AB equals CD. The reason why is because where did it come back into? It came right back to the 61.8. When you do that, generally, right, because we come back to this becomes a very strong trade location in that area. So look out for, you know, the for this to actually stop probably at the 1.44, and then, you know, really monkey with the with people's money, right? As we probably dip down with crazy scam wicks, of course, and and then really mess with your head if you're trying to trade this. So I really think the 1.44 127 area is where you should start to think about taking profits. Yeah, sure, we're probably heading to this area, but maybe you should start, you know, you know what, I'll take a little bit off the table, just a little bit. Of course. Maybe 25%.
Like if you have three different price targets, Da Vinci, you have the 1.27, 13,350, take a little bit out there, take a little bit out there at the 13,820, which is exactly in alignment with the high of 2019, and take the rest or another little bit out at the golden ratio at the 1.618. So I agree. Why not scale out of a trade just to make sure that you are going home with profits, right? You don't have to write everything to the golden ratio, right?
Exactly, because you never know, right? Could just come close and then see you, right?
Oh, it just passed 13,200. Wow.
And let's just take a look. You know, Bitcoin's used to doing 30% dumps, right? So let's take a look and see what kind of movement that would be, a 30% dump. If we were to go from the top here, right, minus 30%, right? Because, you know, that's just normal on these bull markets, right?
Yeah. Even 45% are normal.
You can see we can end up all the way back to $10,000 level. So if you guys took advantage of any of the trades here, you don't want to give that back if Bitcoin decides, yeah, 30% down, right?
Like I agree. Like it depends on where it retraces. If it retraces at 14,000, well, we can go to 9,000 even. We can close the gap still. If it retraces at 16,000, well, then we maybe only go until 11,100 or so. But the bottom line is, if you are entering a trade now too late, or if you are rushing into a trade, you didn't get the good entry position, the position of strength, how DaVinci is saying it, well, you are actually in a big danger of getting liquidated or of getting stopped out here in a loss. So this is actually why you should always wait for a position of strength. And this is not in that exact moment. Is that correct, DaVinci?
Exactly. Yes. So yeah, do not get into any kind of long, heavy trades. Like I see a lot of people, what they tend to do is they get into a trade. They don't have a stop loss. They don't have a plan to get out if things turn against them. And they ask me, what should I do? It's down. I'm down all kinds. And yeah, you should have been stop lossed out a long time ago. So make sure if you do get into any kind of trade up here in this nosebleed section, you've got some tight stops. You make sure you walk away if the market turns against you and you let it go. All right. Well, that's all for today.
That's all for Bitcoin. And then I wanted to ask you something about Ethereum, DaVinci. We will talk about it maybe 1 minute only. It just broke $400. I also wanted to mention something. We talked about playing from a position of strength. And this is why you subscribe to the DaVinciJ15 channel, to the MMCrypto channel, because we are talking about these positions of strength in the moment they are happening. And right now we are not chasing this market. If I wouldn't be in a trade, I would not enter the market right now. I would not long the market here because it's just not a reasonable thing to do. Even though Bitcoin is going to 14,000, I wouldn't do it. You know that I opened trades here in a position of strength. This is the one on Bybit. It is right now raking in $77,000 in a profit. As you can see right here, 390%. Here was the entry price actually at 10,850, a little bit earlier. You can see it here on the downside at the chart. This is the green line. Here's my entry. Then I have the other trade here on Bybit, on Femex. It is right now raking in $84,000 in a profit, 210%. And here my entry price was, as you can see, 11,750. But these are short-term trades. I have to close them very soon because if the retracement comes, I can lose all of my profits, guys. And this is very important to consider. This is the only trade, which is a long-term trade where I'm not taking profits, the 9,400 entry trade. And this one is right now raking in also $85,000 in a profit. So all in all, like 230,000 approximately. Also, guys, just to remember, if you want to trade on leverage, don't rush into it. Only do it if you're an experienced trader. Otherwise, buying Bitcoin and holding it is the most profitable strategy. But if you are experienced, well, you might as well take advantage here of the $390 link. It is in the pinned comment. The first link here, you get $390 for free with our link in the pinned comment, and with this specific code here, after the deposit, you get the free bonus, and you can trade only with the free bonus without even touching your own money. So always remember, guys, don't rush into these trades because red candles are going to come. And DaVinci, I know you are a programmer, you are a trader, you are an investor, and you are good in all of these things. I want to know from you now, with Ethereum 2.0 around the corner, with Bitcoin just spiking to new highs, and Ethereum maybe just right now fighting with the $400 level, do you see any green upside for Ethereum in the next few days or weeks? Because I was posting today 5 tweets about Ethereum. I told the people, don't forget about Ethereum. Don't forget about Ethereum, because all eyes are on Bitcoin. What are your thoughts on Ethereum right now? I really want to know.
Well, I'm looking for a date. I'm looking for the date when they're going to have the launch of Ethereum 2.0 or the phase 0 of Ethereum 2.0. And so far, all I can see and find is basically a range, basically 6 to 8 weeks. And I need that date because markets will tend to rally into that fundamental event.
Yes.
If they don't give us that date, it's going to be really difficult to determine whether or not Ethereum is going to rally into that event. I think it will do so anyways. But if they give us a date too late, if they wait too long, I think it will drop the momentum, and Ethereum won't do as well as they could have done if they just give us a date and time right about now or in the next little while Bitcoin's doing this big momentum move, right? So let's just see. Let's wait and see. Once you have that date, I would suggest you get ready to sell your Ethereum at that level, because I mean it's not the end of Ethereum. It's just that we're heading into tax loss selling season.
It's here. A sell the news.
So a lot of people are going to try to take profits and try to clear their losses on their assets that have not done well. So look for lots of money to be sucked out of the market into the December timeframe.
Yeah, you are completely right. And like all these kind of sell the news events I have in my mind, there was always a due date for these events to happen, because otherwise there's too much uncertainty. The people are not what they are FOMOing towards to. Is it now happening in the middle of November, beginning of December? They need a date actually for this FOMO to happen. So let's hope this happens. And then of course with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is usually moving first, and then you have a trickle down. Of course, this can be beneficial for the Ethereum price as well. But I think you made a very good point that we need this announcement, very important. And before we are wrapping it up, and I have some questions, also some other questions to you, I wanted to know, what are your, just very quickly, I know you made a very detailed video on your amazing DAVINCIJ15 channel, link down below, but what are your thoughts on PayPal? Just overall, I would like to know, is it bullish, bearish? What do you think is it going to do to the Bitcoin price here this year?
Well, it's already done. A lot of Bitcoin price.
It's obvious, right? Yeah.
We were headed into resistance, and somebody like dropped this bomb on Bitcoin. Yeah, we're going to accept Bitcoin here now. And so obviously people started buying and FOMOing into Bitcoin, and once we saw this news. Now, the thing is, right, what I see is that they spoke to, what I read was they spoke to the central banks, and the central banks gave them the go ahead, right? So, and immediately when I read that, I was like, uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. And the reason why they do that is they're probably going to they probably offered PayPal the ability to accept Bitcoins through a derivatives fashion, meaning that they're not going to hold actual Bitcoins. They're going to hold a bet, the opposite side of the bet, meaning that they're not going to go out into the market and buy Bitcoins. They're just going to pay you cash should the price of the value of Bitcoin goes up and you cash out, and the Federal Reserve will backstop them should they lose any money in that particular bet. So that's probably what they've got. I know that JP Morgan got that deal when they took over Bear Stearns. Bear Stearns had a lot of negative bets on silver, and so the Federal Reserve promised 100%. I mean, you can look at the agreement in the 2008 that any kind of losses that they take on their positions from the Bear Stearns takeover, they get the Federal Reserve cover. So they're probably just covering everything that PayPal will lose. And so yeah, but it doesn't matter. It sounds bearish, but it means that people are going to get interested in Bitcoin. They're going to feel that they own Bitcoin, and then once they realize they can't go to like a store like mine where I sell Pandoras Wallet and I don't accept PayPal Bitcoin, I accept Bitcoin, and they realize that, they will slowly exit out of PayPal and into the real stuff. So it's still a good sign.
They get in touch with Bitcoin, they get in touch with the name, they are starting to Google it, they are trying to find, just like people who bought paper gold first, they are now eventually also standing in line in front of these gold shops and buying the physical ounces. So I agree with you, and in the end of the day, I think it is good news, and still it remains to see if we will see a derivative or actually physical backing. Who knows? Probably it's what you are saying, Da Vinci. But let's we can let the time pass and see what happens. In the end of the day, no matter what, it will be a bullish news. It is a bullish news, and Bitcoin is pricing that in. Obviously, leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Smash up the like button. I also wanted to know from you, Da Vinci. You just mentioned Pandoras Wallet briefly. Do you have any updates to share, maybe? Because I will be leaving the link down below where everyone gets a discount on it. I use it. I think it is an amazing wallet. You have this Telegram group included and everything, so the link is down below. But do you have any updates to share?
Yeah, we're going to be having a sale on Friday, like a 75% off the current price. And so yeah, if you're interested in Pandoras Wallet, trading altcoins, right, using the little lady style, if you haven't tried the little lady style, check out the video at www.davincicodes.net/videos. There's free videos there on exactly how to do the little lady style trading alts. I take you through the whole process like you know absolutely nothing. So even if you feel that you can't deal with these alts, you can't learn. There's so many things to learn. I will take you step by step, even how to open up the account and so forth, and connect all the different things together so that you can start trading. So yeah, and then once you start building up enough trades, you can start using Pandoras Wallet, of course, to help you with that as well, so that you can take your money off the exchange. Yeah. Also, I have one other thing I want to show the audience. Right, I've got a bag of.
Oh yes, show it to us.
I am selling all my gold.
Look at this.
1 kilobar of the Rothschild gold. This is pretty heavy, it's pretty small, pretty heavy, right? So,
what is it, Rothschild gold?
Sorry?
Rothschild gold?
Yes, that is Rothschild's gold.
Oh, you know that one of their sons just recently bought Bitcoin in their fund?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Funny. This is the circle of life.
Yeah, looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to selling all my gold to get Bitcoin. I wish I had done it a little sooner. I thought, my gold is for my emergency savings, but I'm so confident that Bitcoin is going to last and be durable like gold. I have to wonder, why am I holding gold? It's so hard to liquidate, right? I'm having a hard time liquidating this thing, and it's I can't pass it to you here. I want to give you this gold coin. Can I give it to you right here? Can you? No. See, I can't give it.
I would love to have it. Right? It's not possible. There is a border between us. If we would just have something borderless.
Exactly. And I think we have something like that. It's called, what was it called again?
But wait, we need something without permission.
Yes, that's
and
true.
Without trust, without a third party. It must be instant.
Yes, I like that too.
And divisible, because maybe I only want half of the ounce.
Yes. I know.
Can we have something like this?
Half of this, right?
And I would like something Peter Schiff doesn't like so much, like this ounce.
Yeah.
Can we have something like this?
I think I know what it is. I think it's called Bitcoin.
Yes. Smash up the like button, guys. This is exactly the learning from today's episode. And the only last thing I would like to know, Da Vinci, once you sold your gold, are you waiting for lower price targets? Are you going in market? What is actually your game plan on this, just before we are wrapping it up for today?
I'm going to take my time and let the market tell me what to do. So I'm just going to have to wait. I'm not going to get any kind of FOMO because I can't, and it's just too high. If somebody told me, should I buy right now, I'd smack the black off of them. You gotta wait for some sort of pullback. Bitcoin has lots of them, and it might pull back from a very high level, but it's going to pull back. It's going to pull back. So you just have to wait.
Exactly. So waiting for a pullback is always a good thing. Remember, everyone who joined Bitcoin, who bought Bitcoin in July 2019 at $13,000. Well, yeah, we are going to 20,000. What happened? We went into the long, prolonged bear trend to the downside, not bear market, but bear trend. And well, when we are going to 14,000 to 16,000, whatever, 17,000, there will be a retracement. It will be harsh, it will be bloody, and it will be shaking out a lot of people. And that's probably the moment when you are going to scale in. Thank you so much for that, Da Vinci. I really have to go to sleep. I still have to edit the video, but I am so grateful for you joining us here today in this emergency episode. I truly find this episode to be completely amazing, guys. If you appreciate that, smash up the like button. And with that being said, Da Vinci, I wanted to ask you, do you have any last words to share before we are wrapping it up for today?
Always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto. As always, guys, bye-bye.